Welcome back to Relationship Status Podcast. It's your boy, Yusuf, in the building, and I am here by myself because we already recorded the Married at First Sight segment yesterday on our live show on Facebook. If you missed it, go back and check it out. It's on our Facebook page, Relationship Status Cast. And remember, you can catch it on all podcast platforms. Just search Relationship Status Podcast. And as it's been over the last couple of weeks, you know that we are here to review and critique the last episode of Married at First Sight, which is season 12, episode 5. And we had a lot of hot takes, and our listeners and followers on social media actually chimed in. So it's a really good episode. I want you guys to tune in to this episode and enjoy.
Now, Married at First Sight is a show that we
cover every Wednesday here on Relationship Status,
and it's we'd like you to tune in on Wednesdays and listen, as well as Mondays, or listen to all shows that's on the Crux Media Network.
Yeah, just search Crux Media, and all the shows will come up, and you can take your choice.
Yes, and now this week, the couples are on their honeymoon. Correct?
Yes. Yeah, in Vegas.
In Vegas
at the what's the name?
Mandalay Bay.
The Mandalay Bay.
Yes. I went there when I went to Vegas for a party.
Okay, I stayed there myself.
And if you haven't seen the show, of all the seasons, I think this has probably been the most eventful season.
Eventful?
I wouldn't say
not eventful, but most what's the word we're looking
a lot.
But Chris is a crybaby, and we're going to get into all of them. Let's start with where are we going to start?
Let's start with Eric and Virginia.
Okay,
Eric and Virginia.
Yeah, let's start with Eric and Virginia.
They had a
interesting
conversation at the pool.
They did.
That I want to pose a question that I want to pose to our viewers.
Wasn't this one of our first shows?
This is one of our first shows.
Okay.
Can men and women be friends? Because Virginia feels like she has male friends that, especially if he's going to be flying planes and traveling and this and the third, that she has male friends that she should be able to lean on. And he's like, no, men and women can't be friends, and I don't believe they should be friends. What are your thoughts?
You know how I feel.
I don't know how you feel. But I might know how you feel. But
one of my friends are in here. One of my best friends are Raphael.
Raphael.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Okay, Raphael.
That's my daughter's.
Who is Raphael?
He is my best friend. That's who I call my brother.
Okay, where is he at?
He is in Virginia.
He's in Virginia.
He's on the
live?
Yeah, he's on the live.
I'm sorry.
Raphael's been commenting throughout.
Okay, Raphael.
Shouts out to you,
Raphael. Now, what's the question?
Are you here with us?
I am. I'm trying to be, but
can men and women be friends?
No. Everybody knows that.
But why not?
He can be a friend because he lives in Virginia.
He lived here.
No, he don't live here no more. He wasn't really a friend when he was here.
He lives here. We are friends.
All right, you got mad best friends, and you know Be Easy's rules about best friends.
What is the?
You got one.
You got one.
One. You can't have multiple best friends now.
He's a male best friend.
I don't know.
Yes, men and women can be friends. Men and women can be friends. I believe so. Like, I mean, what is the reason they can't be friends? Can you not?
Because they want to smash.
So you can't.
No, I believe men and women can be friends.
Because I would say you have female friends.
I do. And that's just, I'm going to just, it is what it is.
Oh my God.
It's terrible.
Hey, listen, I am. And I sometimes admit to my terribilty.
Raphael said it.
What did he say?
That's definitely my friend. That's it.
Okay. All righty.
That's it.
G says yes, they can.
There are a few people who've commented. Okay, G says they can.
G says they can.
I knew she would.
Your judgment is not needed.
India says boundaries is the word for this conversation. So if you have a male-female friendship,
who sets these boundaries? Because women, the first thing they cross is boundaries. That's the first thing they're gonna do.
Really, what boundaries do we cross?
If a man, I'm gonna speak from a man's point of view here.
Okay.
A man cannot be friends with a woman who finds him attractive because she's not going to respect the boundaries.
Yeah. Okay.
She's not. She just won't do it. It's almost like
I can agree with that.
It's almost like
so none of your friends find you attractive?
No.
You're ugly to them?
I would say they just don't find me attractive. Not a person that they would want to be with.
Well, let me tell you about my female friends.
You don't have any.
Exactly, because they find me attractive. That's exactly why they came to my friend.
Like it's either.
No, it's no either.
Well, I'm just saying the female friends that I have.
Well, you need to step up.
Are the people,
you need to do better.
Hold on. Are the people that I have dealt with and are no longer friends with.
Dealt with.
And are no longer.
Then that cancels them out of the conversation. You can't be friends.
I mean,
once you sleep together?
All right, hit his trash. I'm like, I'm cool now. I'm good.
Oh my God.
No, ain't nothing about being trash now.
I'm not saying you.
Okay.
It could have been there like, it was so.
No, I'm not going to say that to people.
Yeah,
It was
It was all right.
I mean, even if it was good, sometimes you realize that was that one time and that's it. Y'all are better off friends.
That's called post-nut clarity.
Post-nut clarity.
Yes.
I just found the name for this episode.
No. Yeah, once you're clear, you're like, you know what? Yeah, we can be friends.
Even if it was good?
Yeah. Sometimes it ain't good as the woman chalked it up to be. Like this, that was all right.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
But going back to men and women, if a woman likes the guy or finds him attractive, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. That friendship's not gonna work.
And if the man finds the woman attractive,
it'd be fine.
It'll be fine, but it's persistence over resistance. It might take me 5 years to get you, but if you know, because you know when guys still like you and they respect the fact that you're friends, but if you chose to cross the line,
if you open that door, you be right there with a condom on.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He probably go raw. He wait 5 years.
Asia, one of our top fans. I think most of the time it's from past experiences. It's not a bad thing. It allows you to not go through the same thing again. Talking about friendship and dealing with friends. Katie Kate says, yes, my best friend is a man. Never crossed that line. Never will. India is with UCL. Nah, I have a male best friend, and now I hit his wife up first more than I do him.
Then she is the wife's friend.
Yeah, she's the wife's friend. She moved from being his friend to the wife's friend.
But I mean,
which is the right thing to do.
I accept well, we call him Leon. I accept his girlfriends.
Who was Leon?
Raphael.
Okay, now you're gonna have to go with one name so we can follow.
I'm not used to calling him Raphael. But yeah, with Raphael, I accept his girlfriends and I befriend them.
You accept them? Who? That was let me hear those women say that. She accepts who? No woman gonna let you sit there and disrespect her like that. Tell me, I accept you. Yeah,
and that's
gonna be cool.
That's not gonna be cool.
He gonna be in trouble. He can't be your friend no more.
He can't be your friend no more.
No. But no, not as far as like accept, like they can't move past go if I don't accept her. But no, like I know
that's
my
how you
place.
said it.
I know my place. So like, and I don't cross boundaries outside of him having girlfriends. Like even if he doesn't have a girlfriend, there's certain boundaries we just have.
You putting a lot of this man business out in the street. Yeah, you need to stop snitching.
Like, India says, I don't even hit him up without letting her know, I guess. Or I just passed the message.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice young lady there.
Yeah, she understands. She seems respectable.
Yeah, but he had to get married to have boundaries. Did she respect the girl when she was a girlfriend or his other girlfriends? Can you ask her that?
Okay, we asking her.
Yeah.
She can hear us.
She can hear us.
She can hear us.
Raphael said it's all good. Thank you.
Of course he would.
Yeah, that's your friend.
Yeah, of course he would.
Miss G, she says, I have a male best friend, never crossed the line.
Oh, Lord.
Literally a great friend. She said this the last.
Yada.
Okay, this is my question to you all. Why do you not have any self-control that you cannot be
I have
friends with a woman?
Nobody said I couldn't be.
But if you were friends with an attractive woman and you said if she opened that door that you will be ready, you wouldn't be scared that friendship will.
Some people say, some people do. I don't.
What's the question? I'm gonna answer the question if I know what the question is. I don't know what the question is.
All right. You feel like the both of you feel like you cannot be friends. Well, I'm sorry.
We're separate. We're not a couple.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she does that a lot.
Okay, just ask the question and let us answer.
A man question. You don't feel like you don't feel like a man and woman can be friends. Why do you feel like you don't have any self-control to be friends with a woman?
Because I'm not that strong. I'm pretending. I'm strong at other stuff. I'm not strong at that.
Well, at least you're honest.
I'm just telling you. I'm not. That's why I'm not.
My question
and the next relationship you get in, she's not going to want you to have this female friend because it's going to misconstrue things.
She don't have that control.
She does have a certain amount of control.
I mean,
the person you date does have some say so in your life.
I'm not going to disappear.
I mean, the person you date, I agree with CL on that. The person you date has some say so.
They have some say so in your life.
I mean, like, as far as making them feel comfortable.
I'm not going to have an outside source messing up my relationship. That's for me to mess up.
But
I'm not going to have nobody else.
But if it's not messing up your relationship.
It will mess it up because the woman says so.
Being friends.
Yeah. The woman will say it's messing it up.
All right,
even
let's
if
get back to Eric and Virginia.
Well, I think that's the point. That's a point for Eric.
Yeah, because you lose.
If I'm going,
you always want to be out when you lose it.
Yeah, but it's on me when I push the button when it's time to go.
Okay.
With Eric, I think Eric is looking at the point that she has these male friends. I'm out of town.
Mm-hmm.
She parties and drinks.
Yeah.
Profusely. And gets to the point where she is not belligerent, but she is falling down. And she can see how maybe a male friend of hers
could take advantage of that.
And he doesn't. Now, mind you, you have to understand the perspective he's coming from. I just married somebody I met for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't know her.
And we're 3 days in, and I don't know you, and I not know you, but I don't know your friends. Mm-hmm. I don't owe them nothing. I don't owe you nothing. So at this point.
And what if Eric finds one of these guys mildly attractive? Like this dude right here, get girls.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, not on my watch. Not on my watch. You will become a stewardess.
Yeah.
You will be going with me.
Every trip.
We doing this together, family business.
Right.
With this, I can agree. I can agree with Eric. Her mindset is not. I feel like somebody could take advantage of her very easily.
Oh,
manipulate her.
That's why you need to keep her away.
Yeah, you need to keep her away from stuff.
I think she is that type of female. And the reason why I say that is because she's already kind of leery when it comes to him being gone, like finding out that he's going to be gone a lot. So she hasn't experienced that yet, but
you don't want dudes entertaining your girl.
Exactly. Well, say he's gone for a week.
I'm the only person that entertains her.
No. She's gone. I'm agreeing with you because he could be gone for a week and all of a sudden she feels lonely and she doesn't like this. And, now she calls her male friend and
so Nick,
drinks happen.
Are you saying this for or against?
I'm against. I thought I was
against it for her?
Yeah, for her.
So what about so he was wrong before you decided that he was right?
Yeah.
Because he was right the first time when he said it.
No, I feel like men and women can be friends. However, I agree with him.
Okay.
I agree with him because of who she is and the type of personality she has.
Maybe the man you're dating knows who you are, and that's why he said it.
And Beezy says,
and I don't want a woman to tell me I can't have a friend because that's too much.
Beezy says you're not supposed to speed, but people do it.
All the time.
All the time. So who we moving on to next?
I don't know. Did we get all these comments? Or we?
Okay. No, we didn't get all the comments.
Let's go.
Let's be polite.
Be polite. Orange Shelton says that goes back to trust being earned.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. To way to tie it back in.
Yeah. Way to round that back around, Orange. Yeah. I appreciate it. Raphael says, or people in general, that's definitely behavior that lands you in jail. I guess he was talking to the point of people are not supposed to, his earlier point where he says you're not supposed to take advantage of your friends. In the sense that she might have been drinking and male friends come, don't cock your head to the side and talking about that's your friend.
That's my friend.
Yes, it's just too much right now.
Which friend is that? India?
No, Raphael.
Oh, Raphael. Okay.
Or whatever the other name was.
Leon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Y'all not gonna come from our friend.
Oh,
we're not come from him.
I got one of my favorite uncles, Uncle Leon. Uncle Leon and my Uncle Reggie.
And there's an actor named Leon.
Yeah.
Just Leon.
G says the same thing. She's very immature.
Who's very immature?
Virginia.
Virginia's very.
Yeah, but y'all keep saying that age. No,
I'm not saying age because age has nothing to do with your maturity level. I just feel like she's immature completely. I don't think she.
So she don't need to drink.
No, I don't.
Did you see the size of the shot she took at the pool? Yes. That was a whole cup.
Okay, the question. Okay, I had a question about that. Did she drink it and he didn't finish his?
No, he didn't finish his. He drank half. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna take half." And you. Okay. And she nailed that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. That kind of
turned you on.
No.
Oh, I still thought he was about to say turn you on.
No, that kind of would have. If that
turned you off.
That had been me. No, it wouldn't turn me off, but I'd have had to drink mine because on a TV show, you're just not going to do that.
Yeah.
Like that.
But he's not a big drinker either.
I don't care.
Your ego.
Oh, yeah, to be that. Yeah. But you're not going to drink the size of the shot. Yeah, you're not going to upstage me. Not on TV. Okay. Like we can do it in the hotel room.
I don't think she's
on TV.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever really had to pay for any like repercussions that she hasn't had to face any type of repercussion.
And CL usually has a word. He usually has a saying that goes along with that, and I wait for him to get to it because he'll get
What
to
is it? Repercussions?
Yeah, she didn't have any repercussions for her actions. What do you normally say after that?
What you mean? She can get beat as a child? She ain't get no beatings. When you get a beating, you know it's repercussions.
Yeah, like I kind of feel how wild she is. She's kind of just like this, like girls gone wild energy. Okay. Like she just kind of cuts loose and
that's the early 90s energy.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that's the early 90s. Woo.
She kind of just like does anything and there's not like no real consequence to what she does. So it's like,
would that
I'm sorry.
You think she needs accountability?
Yes, big time.
Okay. So the people in her life have failed her.
Yeah, I really, really, really think her father.
Starting with her parents.
Sheltered her a little bit.
And kind of let her. Not sheltered. Well, not sheltered, it's not holding you accountable.
But not held her.
They were waiting for a man to come marry her so they could stop taking care of her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who we going to next?
Let's go to Haley and Jacob.
Jeez, she never crossed the line. This man probably wear basketball shoes with his outfit. Man ain't no looker.
What you say?
Talking about G.
Yeah, that man ain't no looker. G. Yeah, he ain't attractive. It's easy to be cool with somebody you ain't attracted to.
It is easy to be cool with somebody.
It's easy. Like I'm not gonna I'm not attracted to that at all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Y'all are off the chain.
I'm just saying, when your friends ask you, like, Big Wanda, you know I'm not in no Big Wanda. Yeah. Man. That's my friend. That's when she really be your friend.
It still gets wet, so.
Whoa.
I don't know what you're talking about, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Jacob and Haley.
All right, so how do y'all feel about Jacob?
They grown on each other?
Yeah, they are.
She's giving them a chance?
I'm proud of Haley. I'm really
proud?
Yeah, because she's kind of opening up a little bit more.
She should be open. She been in a relationship. She was 21. You need to give people a chance.
Yeah.
Quit thinking you super fly. You just regular.
Yeah.
She cool.
Yeah, I mean, but I think Jacob's doing his part.
Oh, yeah, he got to be a little cooler, and he has some busy jeans on.
Yo, what?
His jeans has so much going on.
His jeans is about as busy as his hairstyle.
Oh, yeah, but his hairstyle is his hairstyle. Them jeans, you can take them off.
Yeah. And you see how he was like laying out his outfits? He was showing her like, I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear that.
Yeah. That's definitely not the move, guys.
Hey, see.
And if your jeans should not have rhinestones on them, or whatever they were.
Bedazzled.
Yeah, bedazzled.
He bedazzled his jeans.
Something. I don't know where you get them jeans from.
Hey, G said, boy, I'll judge you tonight. Yeah, but I mean, like, he seems to be. Did you remember we said what's the wildest thing he did? Do you hear what he said?
I did.
I didn't. What he said?
He put on like a thong.
A pink thong. He said I shouldn't have put on that pink thong.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I don't know if that's cool for women.
It's not.
Okay.
I would hope not.
Okay.
I would hope not.
Like you would comfortable in a thong?
Yeah, nah.
That's just known as white boy fun.
That's white boy fun?
Yeah,
white boy fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't participate with that. Yeah.
Like white boy wasted.
Or black boy fun. No fun with the boys. No.
No boy fun?
No boy fun.
No boy fun.
None for me.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Yeah, guys, I'm out on this one. Yeah.
Nick, who we going to next?
Let's go to the Brianna and Vincent.
Brianna and Vincent. Like they just seem like it's just
they're getting boring.
Oh God, Nick, true love isn't boring.
True love is boring. It's true love.
No,
to our listeners out there, is true love boring?
True love is not boring.
Two people who like each other, honest, and want to generally be around each other, that's boring.
No, I think I'm starting to feel like
what?
Vincent is too good to be true.
What's wrong with that? His name might as well be CL. What are you talking about?
Ooh, his name might as well be CL.
It could be.
That's what CL said.
I kind of feel like
I went too far just now?
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
step over the line.
My bad.
Way over the line.
Forgot we was
step over
recording.
the line. Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
I kind of feel he gives me the vibe
of what? Now he got to be gay. Oh my God.
No, he's not gay. I feel like he's still broke.
You feel like he's still broke?
Even if he's broke, it's true love.
But no,
true love makes you rich.
But no, that's one of her non-negotiables.
You're rich in love.
Let me tell you something, Neat. You women with y'all non-negotiables, once y'all heart gets fixed in, the non-negotiables go out the window.
Yeah.
Because she ain't had nobody with non-negotiables. At least she got somebody
now. Got a ring on the finger.
So all he has to settle for her.
She's not selling. Maybe she can help him get to the next step. Because we need women to help us sometimes.
So we have to build y'all.
You don't gotta build. You gotta build me, but sometimes you need to encourage me, give me the proper motivation, the proper attention, so other women don't distract me. For me to get to where I need to get to. And sometimes that's what you need. A non-negotiables.
Yeah.
You was lonely. What about that negotiable? You was by yourself.
I still love them, but I kind of feel like it's just everything's perfect.
Yeah, well, Cuz said true love is boring on TV. And to that, Katie Kate said, I agree.
Is he Mr. Toxicity? And
Cuz? Yeah, Cuz. Hey, you know what he said earlier in the broadcast? He said, holla. He told me to holla.
Okay.
Yeah, he told you. Hey, listen.
What do you do on Tinder? You swipe left or right when you're not interested?
I don't know. Don't.
Maybe y'all combine powers.
Don't do that to Cuz, man.
When the powers combine.
Yeah.
Come together like Voltron. Yeah. Katie Kate says, I agree. People want to see drama, which equals ratings.
Wow. Okay.
Miss G is right along those lines. On TV, no one wants to see true happiness.
Okay.
I mean, guess it's a good feeling to know that she found her happy ever after, but I just something is giving.
It's only 3 days. Can they rock for 3 days?
Yeah, like it's been 3 days. Like
I'm just watching it. I'm still rooting for them, but I'm still watching it. I'm kind of my eyes are on him. Like something ain't right.
Okay, well,
ain't right.
What? Just because he putting out all the buttons on his shirt?
Yo, did you see?
He was wild.
What was he doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like this was buttoned down to his damn stomach.
You gotta be able to do a certain amount of push-ups.
Then he had the black. Then he had the. Now, wait, hold on. Sidebar.
Okay.
And he didn't shave his
I don't want to shout my boy out because I love him to death. DJ Phenom. When we did that live.
That's what he did.
He had a shirt on.
Yo, Phenom had his shirt all the way open. Like he was Phenom.
Wow.
Was wild.
With
he had the bottom button?
No, he had no chain.
Yeah, here on his chest.
I don't know.
Whoa, Nick.
I wasn't looking. I don't know.
Wow.
Go to my boy
go to his
Phenom.
Instagram.
My boy Phenom was Vincent out. Like he was Vincent out. But Vincent was wilding. Like
Vincent threw it out there. Like
and was leaning back in the chair. Had that thing just fall.
Hey, Vincent. what he don't have in money, he got in confidence. He's confident.
Jaren said, in real life, no one wants to see true happiness.
Only toxic on Wednesday.
Yeah, cuz he only toxic on Wednesdays.
Okay, I follow. Okay, I got it.
But they seem good.
They do seem good.
They do.
They seem like
I'm still rooting for them.
Yeah, no, I think they're going to be fine. I just think that they're
going to hit some challenges.
I mean, of course, it is what it is, but I just think that they're at a point where it's good for now, and I think that they're setting a good foundation.
I do too. They communicate really well.
Yeah, they talk, and of course, you know, they had a little smash. And
oh yeah, he did.
He got the bun.
He locked in.
Yeah, he got the buns.
Okay.
He got the cheeks.
Okay. Yeah, he went.
He hit the cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he was so calm. He was laid back.
Yeah. He finally got some.
Yeah.
Open that shirt up.
Didn't you say you're going back to what the first episode at the bachelor party when he was about to go off? He probably had all that built up.
Yeah, he had all that built up in him.
Now it's relaxed.
When he was hollering at that stripper.
He's like, he was a little inappropriate with the stripper.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I need to go home.
Yeah, he was a little inappropriate.
So he's calm now. He done got it out of his system.
Okay.
What do y'all say? He done emptied the clip?
Oh, he done emptied the clip.
Oh, wow.
He shot the club up.
I
Orange Shelton says, maybe I should tune into the show. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a really good show. Yeah, definitely. And then tune in us on Wednesdays when we talk about it. Where we going next, Neek?
Let's go to Ryan and what's his name? Clara.
And the fact that you mess up her name every episode.
I didn't know she was a flight attendant.
I did.
Well, maybe she should have hooked up with.
No.
I didn't see.
She's a bit extreme one way, and Ryan's a bit extreme the other one.
Okay.
I think they mush well. I think they would work.
They were mushing.
Okay. They were mushing.
They were mushing
together.
Okay.
But did you see the fact that Clara. Clara, what you about to laugh at? Who you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your cousin quoting me.
Post-nut clarity.
That's PNC. That's the PNC.
Yeah, he said
PNC.
Oh, that's what that is. I didn't know what that means. Okay.
I was gonna ask.
Crass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that PNC. What's the PNC? But it seems like Clara wants to give up the cheeks, and Ryan.
Yeah,
he seems a little tentative.
He seems a little tentative. Like
she's throwing it at him like a dog in heat.
I think it's the beard.
Don't call that girl a dog or him refer to people as dogs in heat.
Dog in heat.
Okay, she
is married.
Yeah, but when everybody else is talking about they smash, like even somebody who shouldn't have smashed is smashed, and she's the only one sitting there going,
who else smashed or didn't smash?
Who shouldn't have smashed? That smashed?
No, we ain't talking about.
We're not talking about them yet.
We're talking about anybody else did it?
Yeah, everybody else
did.
Everybody else had sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even Jacob?
Yes.
Jake done smashed them cheeks.
That's why Jake was relying. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that.
That's why Jake be dazzling his jeans.
So everybody has sex?
Everybody.
Except Ryan and his beard.
Yep.
It's the beard though.
Really?
It's the hair.
It's the hair. It's the swoop over.
The swoop.
I didn't know that. Okay, maybe I missed that part.
And Ryan was being real respectable. He says, I think that we should have a deeper
because
conversation.
I think he's gonna struggle.
We need to go deeper.
Struggle? Wow.
Because you remember him saying he's never told anyone that he loves them. So I think he's struggling with he doesn't want to lead her on if he doesn't fall in love with her.
Okay.
Because her biggest fear, and she told him the day of the wedding.
See, I just put it up.
Yeah. Wow.
Wish well.
Yeah.
And then get the dogs.
Good. Okay. The 2 dogs.
Okay. Your cousin.
Not even the same brand of dog.
No. Just gonna make a mutt.
Okay. Yeah. You're right, Nick. That's what makes them mutt.
But Ryan and Clara, they're 2 different.
Yeah,
they're 2 different dogs.
It works.
Yeah.
It works. It works well.
It could work.
I do believe it can work. But she told him one of her biggest fears is her falling in love with him and him not falling in love with her.
Don't listen to women.
They lie.
That's
not her biggest fear.
In that situation, it may be. We can't tell her how she feels.
She said that was my biggest fear. That's not your biggest fear. I don't believe that.
No, I agree with you, see.
But I think he's playing on that because he's never told anybody.
Well, why do you tell me that? Just let me smash and don't talk to me about all this stuff. I'm not ready.
All this extra, like you just
see. She's really kind of scaring him.
She is
because she's talking about other stuff that he's not even prepared for. He even got to lying about saying I love you.
Yeah, but and when she went into the children, first off, talking about kids seemed to have. Taking them back.
Really?
That's wild.
And then she started saying, well, I don't want to raise them in the church. I don't want to force them into doing anything.
Doing something I was forced to do.
Doing something that I was forced to do. I kind of want them to explore other religions. And he was like,
nah, we going to church.
Yeah. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, and both his parents are pastors.
Yeah. So and then I mean, we got to get into check out the question. Cuz is dude a virgin? Asking about Ryan. What you think?
I wouldn't be surprised.
You wouldn't be surprised?
I wouldn't be surprised. Limited sexual activity.
Nah, I doubt it. He be knocking.
Nah, he does not. Up. He does not.
Okay.
Some white girls. I'm sure he does.
Have you seen those ears? Like,
I mean,
he's like an Ewok.
That's exotic.
It's exotic.
It's exotic. I don't know.
He's an exotic black man.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, where we at? Are we at the last stage? The last dance?
The last dance.
The stress. This is why I had to have a drink before.
Man, listen, if I want to quote G.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for her to post it. I hate Chris.
She said, what does that even mean?
What does that even mean? Talking about his ears, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. What does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know what she means by the question.
What? I mean, what would you mean by his ears?
Oh, his ears. He looked like an Ewok. Like his ears look like an elf.
Maybe
he does look
maybe he was an extra in Star Wars.
He might have been extra in
Lord
Star
of
Wars.
the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Or Mandalorian.
There are a lot of places for ears like that.
Yeah.
I mean, now we looking at it. This man could have a bubbling career in this ear. You could be an ear model.
Yeah.
Okay.
On what? Earrings?
Oh, no, just ears.
Just
naturally pointed ears, Nick.
Okay.
Some people have like surgery to get them like that.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He could be at ET.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he has a career to look forward to.
Oh, I said because I said he can't get none because of his ears. I don't think that's what I said. Is that what I said?
That's what you said. Something simple, very simple.
I mean, I guess.
Let's get to the
Chris.
Yeah,
and the Paige.
That's not toxic. That's a little juvenile, but not toxic.
All right, I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
Before we get all the way into Chris and Paige.
Okay.
Do you feel like Paige accepting all of this that Chris is giving her on TV will mess her up in the future of dealing with men? Seeing her accept a lot of this.
Nah, because she's gonna make too much money. She's gonna have money off of this.
She could, if she can turn this into making some money, it's all somebody will be. Oh,
she's gonna finesse it.
But
I mean, to take her seriously.
No, she's
treat her right.
She's the victim here.
Yeah,
I know she's the.
She's
victim.
She's only showed that she would stand by him.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Loyal, faithful.
The
trying to give it a chance. So that is an attractive quality.
Yeah, what was her saying? God will never put anything on your shoulders that you can't handle.
Yes, leave Jesus alone. He's busy. Stop putting God in this stuff.
That's what's keeping her.
He did not put you here for this. Okay.
This is definitely a lesson.
Yes, but God ain't got to do this. Okay, you agreed to fill out an application to be on the show.
And they said that they gave her. There was a post meeting with Dr. What's the guy's name? Jeez, it escapes me.
Who, the doctor? The pastor?
Pastor Carl. Pastor Carl.
And
he had a post-show interview at one point, and it says that because she said that she couldn't get out of the contract. She signed, so she's here. And he said after all of this stuff started to happen, they went to her and said, hey, do you want out? Because we will let you out of this. And Pastor Carl said that she said no, she'll hang in there.
Okay, she can look like a champ if they spin this right.
Oh man, she's good. She's going to look like a champ.
Yeah, but don't blame God. That's the only problem I have with Paige.
But Chris is a horrible person.
How?
I can't say.
Tell me
horrible,
how.
But
how was he a horrible person?
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying how.
Things. Oh my God!
If it's one thing right after the other, I think that I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I think he's horrible.
Okay.
All right.
He takes a situation in which he's hurt somebody else, or it's his own fault for whatever's going on, and flips it and makes himself the victim.
He does.
Okay. Well, let me say this before we go into that.
Okay.
Chris is a prophet.
Okay. How do you know? What makes you say?
He said he wanted a honeymoon baby.
Oh
my!
Oh, he did call it.
He called it,
but it wasn't that honeymoon. It was just
another honeymoon.
He had a honeymoon baby with a woman that he ain't even married to. That's a miracle. Okay, go back to your topic.
No,
he called it. He said he wanted a honeymoon baby. He got what he wanted. Maybe he prayed for that.
Maybe he wanted a lot of children. He said.
So let me ask you a question, Neat.
Okay. I'll answer.
Do guys like him exist?
What you mean?
Yes.
Like this, the fact that he cries every 10 seconds that something's turned on him.
I've never dealt with crying. But playing a victim? Yes. Playing a victim.
He just turns on it. He just turns everything on himself and then is like, that's you, my brother.
Yep, that's you.
That is not me.
Somebody must have called me several times.
Yeah, because in order for them, they really trying to get to you.
Yeah.
But I mean, in a sense of him, and if we want to bring it to a broader scale outside of the show, like we bring it back to trust should be earned. What you laughing at? Oh, you talking about G?
Yeah.
But G hates Chris. G hates Chris.
Okay.
It's just to me, it's a sense of I just can't believe there's a person out there
that is manipulative.
That as manipulative as just he called her into the bathroom and turned the water faucets on and told her to take off her mic.
Yeah.
To say something that he was going to say on camera anyway.
Well,
no, I respect that because he wanted to tell her and let her have her moment without the cameras. So I kind of respect him for that. Like, hey, I want to tell, like, because everybody else knew. All the producers and everybody knew but her. So he was like, okay, let's go in the bathroom, cut on the shower, the water running, cut off your mic. I tell you. And when he came out, he said, she's having her a moment. She had to have a moment. So I understood that because he knew that was going to be like, he just told her, I wasn't attracted to you. Slept with her again. And then turned around and say, I got a baby on the way.
Well, he didn't know he had a baby on the way when he slept with her.
But he knew that was going to be another punch to her stomach.
But he didn't know that until he knew it.
Yeah, but when he knew it and he told her, he knew that was going to be another punch in her stomach. I mean, like, I'm sure he didn't, think that he was going to get that call.
I think the reason he went in the bathroom and cut the water on so they couldn't hear the sound is because he told her another lie.
And that's what I think it was. I think he told another.
Told her probably some parts he didn't. He didn't tell the producers or the other people.
He left out.
I think he kind of, because he tends to be a spin doctor
about stuff. Yeah. He seems to be very cognizant about what he's doing, what he's saying, when he's saying it. G says garbage.
He really is. But for him to sit down at the table and make her feel special.
How do you make her feel special?
I put you before, you're my wife. I put you before my parents.
You don't think he meant that?
Hell no.
Okay.
You don't think he meant that?
Hell no.
Okay.
I think that was just in the moment he was trying to, he knows he looks bad and he's trying to fix that. And he think he can win some brownie points if, do the Christian thing. Yeah, I put you before everything. You're important. Your feelings are important to me. You're before my parents. You're before my job. You're before my kids. You are number one. You're my priority. That made her feel special. And she's sitting there smelling that nasty looking rose.
How you know the rose look
nasty? Like, I mean,
I just got mad and pissed off all over again.
Did you get mad and upset all over again?
No, Chris is
garbage.
He is.
It's not even an editing at this point. It's him.
Okay, but Chris.
Pimpology, holy talk.
Cuz said pimpology, holy talk.
That's a thing.
I didn't know.
That's a thing. But is Chris really the? You don't think Chris is acting a bit?
Yeah.
Because he acts like he's so hurt. He's
crying.
He don't know nothing about the girl. The girl just.
It's emotional. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, can we move on to the further in the scene?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Which it reached the height of castity.
It did.
Because
Virginia.
Okay,
I was gonna get to that.
Virginia started discussing this thing like she knew him.
Yeah. She was like, is it your baby?
But
fair question.
But it's a fair question.
Fair question.
Fair question because you just signed up to be on the show for someone to find someone to marry you. Like, I'm sure like they don't know that you've been engaged. Well, she doesn't know that you've been engaged and all that. So that's a fair question. Like, is it yours? Was it somebody you just slept with? Like, because she's trying to make the situation a little
just jumped
better.
in there, like, go get your manager.
Yeah.
She's so baby. What we doing here? Like she was
ready to come to your.
She was tuned in.
She was ready to come to his aid.
Yeah. The questions were very invasive, though.
You think they were invasive?
But even especially,
I don't even know you.
No, but
he had just said like, I don't want to talk about it. Can we change the subject?
No, but here's the thing. Like, okay, if you don't want to talk about it, don't bring it up.
Oh, well, hold on a second now. I agree with you.
Don't bring it up. If you don't want to talk about it.
Can we not talk about this in front of the women? Like, if us guys are together and Eric asked him that, don't ask me that in front of the women because I'm only going to look terrible.
But here's the thing. He's the one that brought it up.
Yes.
Nothing had to be said.
But nobody was asking questions. They were just encouraging him.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, initially, nobody brought it up. He brought it up.
He had to brought it up because...
No. How it ended up was...
Brianna
all the couples knew. All the couples
and her husband knew.
No, they knew, but they didn't bring it up.
No. All the couples were talking about where they are in their relationship so far. So Paige said, you know what? Everybody's gonna find out anyway. Go ahead and tell them. So he said he ended up telling everybody. Like,
but he could have said, I don't feel comfortable doing that, and that'd have been that. Nobody else would have been none the wiser. The only people that would have known was Brianna.
Well, he had to tell it.
Yeah, because it was going to come out.
Because I think that's the thing with the producers were getting to him at. Not just tell her, you got to tell everybody.
Because I think you're not supposed to have any kids coming on the show. If I'm correct.
I don't know. As far as I know, no one there has had children before.
Because I think that's a part of a clause in the contract that you can't have any.
And they knew it was going to make good TV.
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
Watchable TV.
Yeah. He's actually in one of the groups I'm in on Facebook.
Who?
Chris.
You next.
You next.
Oh,
Nick.
no.
No. India R. Brooks, I bet that African preacher said that too before he lined them MF women up on the beach with their asses out for him to kiss so that they can be blessed.
What is that?
I don't know, but I need to look this up.
That's on Facebook? Oh, wow.
And
maybe that's Chris's pastor.
it could be Chris's pastor. He looked like he'd be doing that. Cuz said Chris should be on Hot 97 Slapfest going against WWE's The Big Show.
Wow.
Yes.
That's very, very specific.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, I think
But when Eric and Virginia came out, because they came out late.
And so that's what I'm saying. I don't think that you could blame them for their caucasity.
No. The caucasity's there.
Because you can't blame them for it because had they been there originally, I don't think they would have went that way with it.
Oh, yeah.
I think they just was like,
No, but when they had the conversation, like they were like, okay, well, keep them up to speed what happened. And he told them and they were like, oh, wow, man, are you okay? This, that, and the other.
Well, Eric tried to do that.
Yeah, Eric tried to do that.
Virginia was
No, Virginia didn't do that yet. Then Chris asked, hey, can we just move on and change the subject? And they're like, okay, we understand. And then Virginia said, is the baby yours?
Are you saying a woman crossed the boundary?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She was so out of line.
What you say, habitual line crosses?
Habitual line crosses.
Women are habitual line crosses.
But that shows that she may not be able to handle her liquor.
Well, I mean,
I don't think liquor's her problem. It's how much liquor is her problem. She can handle her liquor.
She abuses it.
Yeah,
she abuses it.
Yeah.
So I just, what do y'all think Paige? What do you think Paige should do as men? Because I'm gonna tell her go.
As men, I have to give this answer twofold.
Okay.
As a man, I feel sorry that she has to go through this, but in the reality TV space, she could spend this into a lot of things,
into a lot of money,
and she could spend it into money.
Yeah, she can.
So my perspective is a little jaded because
money can be involved.
Do you want to go back to your job, or do you want to maybe spend this thing into something? You know,
and go where the money resides.
Yes. Or if this was just a woman I knew and there was no lights, camera, action, I would tell her she would need to go. 3 days in, you need to go. It's too much.
I mean, that's what I would have said if it's a friend, and
I would tell her it's not Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
No.
Yeah, because she's like
or
rubbing
Jehovah.
it on real
Yahweh.
strong. Real strong. Like, yeah.
All right, so let's get into the last segment. Who you riding with?
Brianna and Denson, the only safe people on the show.
You know what? I am going to go down a different route.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Haley and Jacob.
All right.
Haley and Jacob. I'm going to go with...
So are we doing like who's going to stay together or who's going to last until
we're going next week.
Next week.
Just getting into next week. Who's going to last till next week? I would say Eric and Virginia.
I agree with that too as well. So
Cuz he riding with Chris and Paige.
Okay, cuz.
You know what? You like that toxic love. I can see that. I can really see it. Listening to his relationships and stuff like he talks when we are in Clubhouse. I can see that.
Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all check out our Clubhouse. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. Make sure that you holler at Crux Media for all your media needs,
especially podcasts.
There's
a podcast waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's always a podcast waiting to happen. All right, Neek, take us on out.
All right, thank you all for joining in on our conversation today. It's your girl Neek Cruz,
CO Butler,
and your boy Yusef. We are out.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Relationship Status. Remember, you can catch us on relationshipstatuspodcast.com, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Nobody Grinds Like Us, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Neek, email us at relstatpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on Facebook at Relationship Status Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, subscribe, and review.